Hi Libra, let's get into your reading. I'd like to pull in overall to see what Spirit wants to talk about, and then we'll go from there. I hope y'all are doing well. This is a really calm energy actually for this reading. Feels fairly light, fairly relaxed. Speaking your world, voice, and change wind. This feels like things are changing. However, it's not scary. It feels as if there's kind of a natural unfolding. Let's get one more overall, and then we'll use the tarot to clarify. Mountains, stand your ground. Libra. Okay. Connect with your emotions. I love her. This could be about somebody that has heavy water placements, or Spirit is asking you to go beyond just your thinking mind, which is, I think, what got you into a better place. This feels like you're in a significantly better place than you have been in the past. But there's some reminder here that Spirit wants you to make sure that things are emotionally satisfying, not just financially satisfying, not just good for the ego, but there's this fulfillment from the heart as well. Especially if you have a responsibility toward a lot of other people, you can start to just make decisions based on what's best for others. This is a reminder to make sure it's good for you as well. Let's look at this change, wind and change. Seems like your whole world is changing or has changed. What do we need to know about this? Wow, Libra, this is intense. The Devil, the Star, and the Wheel of Fortune. It seems like after a period of possibly, the devil can be addiction, but it can also be anything that you're just bound to, that keeps you from healing, that keeps you from moving forward. It's almost like there was a seemingly sudden healing or redirection. And that's because it was at the right time and in the right place. It was part of your destiny. It almost feels like there's maybe a bit of a sense of guilt about that. I'm not sure why though. Tell me about the Star. The Queen of Swords. Part of your healing came in when you were able to really speak your truth, to cut out things that weren't good for you, to make a plan, to move in a certain direction, and to create balance in your life. Tell me about mountains. The High Priestess. So, Five of Wands on the bottom. This feels like your boss, to be honest. This is what this feels like. And it may not be, it may be a leader, maybe both. But the more responsibility you have, the more opportunity you have to also give too much or get off your path. The High Priestess doesn't come off of her throne. She also practices mauna, which is silence. So Spirit is asking you, I feel like you're being a little bit of a rescuer. Which, you know, a leader and a rescuer, I can see how those can overlap and how that can be challenged, especially if you went through a lot and are on the other side of it. But there's something here about reclaiming your energy, about making sure that it's good for you mentally and emotionally. What's the challenge here? What do we have to know? What's the challenge? What does Libra need to know? Seems like you don't want to know. Or maybe it's just you don't want to address that right now. There's too much work. There's too much to be done. Growth. Okay, Libra. It seems like there's a little internalized guilt, maybe because you're so grateful from where you are to where you are now. Ooh, 23, which is a 5, which to me is the challenge, just indicating that is the challenge. But growth is challenging. It's hard to grow. It's uncomfortable. There's some spiritual growing pains here. What's the advice for the growth, for this challenge, for Libra? I know you want everything to be fair, and it's such a beautiful quality you have, but you earned and deserve where you are, and people have to slowly go out through their own journey, their own path. You can't give that to them. You can't do that for them. The Emperor. This is your advice. The Emperor and the High Priestess, are you kidding me? You earned the space you're in. Don't overgive, don't overdo. Sit upon your throne. The Hermit. The Hermit here is looking at his own inner light. Your inner light is Purusha. Everything outside of that is Prakriti. It's something you borrow for the time. Spirit is asking you to refrain from giving too much because it can rob people of their own lessons. Okay, let's get a final card for you, Libra. This is a really beautiful reading. I hope it's been helpful. Let's get any final advice. It was definitely that one. The Swan, lovely. Oh, and the Penguin on the bottom, which talks about authenticity. The Swan. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. I'm hearing one more. What else for Libra? Meditate and contemplate. Okay. Oh, and the new moon in Pisces, beautiful. So I was feeling this heavy water energy kind of at the beginning of your reading here. So you may be dealing with one or more people with a lot of water placements, but the advice is to bring more of that into your life, to allow more and really let people go through their own lessons because it will help them more so in the end. Libra, I hope this was helpful. Love y'all so much.